Hey, happy Monday. Back with Mindset Monday. Last week I was talking a little bit about meditation and sitting in meditation, which is a great practice. It can be hard though when your brain goes really fast, like mine does. And it can be hard sometimes to shut it down. And the best way that I found is through a practice called deep soul writing. And this is not journaling, where you just sort of this is what I did today, or you write like in your diary. Deep soul writing is a practice that I learned from a woman named Janet Connor, and she has a book, and it's called Writing Down Your Soul. And this is like one of the very earliest editions of this book that I found when I was first exploring all of this. And now it has this really beautiful cover with an owl on it, but I don't have the pretty version yet because I really like my old one. But anyways, it's way more than journaling. And when you're feeling kind of lost, or you feel like, how do I figure this out? How do I navigate this? Or what's my next step? What am I doing next? Or it really goes down to the practice or the belief that we have all our answers within us. And when you sit down with a pen and a journal, and I use just a regular old sketchbook for my journal, and you can see it's yucky because I carry it around with me everywhere. And it is, I use unlined pages because I draw and I write, and lines are kind of constricting for some weird reason. I don't know why, but so yeah, I just use a sketchbook, and I like the hardcover because then I can take this with me wherever. I can sit outside and write. I can do whatever. It's like its own little table. But writing down your soul, it's not journaling. And she has a whole bunch of steps for actually getting into theta brainwave state and really calming your brain and picking that pen up. And then you start by writing dear, and you're sort of accessing source or your inner wisdom. And it, like I think I said this already, it's kind of based on the idea that we already have all the answers within, which is kind of a Course in Miracles idea. And you can ask and actually get some pretty good answers. And so you start off and you ask questions. It's not just writing about your day. It's asking questions. It's going deep. And you'll write things that you're kind of surprised you're writing. You're like, oh, or you'll have insights and be able to kind of navigate your own way. I think so often we really rely on other people and on outside sources, and what should I do? Should I do this? And then you talk to your spouse, and in your head there's like this ongoing running sort of commentary, and you talk to your best friends, and like, oh, how do I do this? What should I do? And really, you got to ask yourself, because you're the one who knows what's best for you. And I'm not saying, make huge life decisions without talking to your spouse or whatever, but it's much easier to figure out your path on your own and then go from there, rather than kind of like blindly flailing through life. And meditation is such a good way to get there, as is deep soul writing. And that's just another strategy kind of to put in your toolbox. If you've tried meditating and it's really, really hard for you to just quiet your mind down, get out a journal and get it all out. Get out all those thoughts. Get out that crazy racing brain. Get it all out. Once you've got it all out, start asking the questions. And the best thing about writing down your soul is once you've read the whole story and sort of the science behind journaling and the healing that's available to you through deep soul writing, is she has chapters upon chapters of questions that you can ask yourself, and she has them categorized in different areas, which is super helpful. Because even if you're like, gosh, I want to get in touch with myself, or I want to write about something, but I don't know what I want to write about, you can just flip it open and ask a question. What will I see if I open my eyes and really look completely and honestly at my situation? Write that down and see what comes out. See what you reach. And if you're interested in it, Jenna Connor also has a podcast that's awesome. I listened to it actually on my run this morning, her interviewing a psychic Reiki guy that was super interesting. So tons of resources out there for you, but she is just an amazing woman with just wisdom in every word that she says. She's a brilliant, generous woman. And if you're interested in meditation or getting in touch with your inner wisdom, and just sitting on a meditation bench is really difficult for you, I super strongly encourage you to try deep soul writing. Okay, have an awesome week, and I'll be back next week.